in the audience as well as watching us online. Everybody. Today is a big day in Fannin County Schools. It's the first day back for teachers. And so at the conclusion of this special call meeting, for those that would like to join us at the PAC, leave from here and go up to the Performing Arts Center for our general session. We welcome everybody back to a new school year. Mr. Chair, we have one item on the agenda today. It's personnel. I'll give you just a moment to open up the attachment, and I'll defer to you as the need, whether there's a need for executive session. We're good. All right, thank you, sir. All right, the first items on the agenda are resignations. And the first resignation is Wesley Chastain, effective date 8/23/19. I make that recommendation, Mr. Chairman.
So moved.
Resignation. Yes, sir. Resignation.
I'll second that.
Okay.
Still don't see it on the screen. Thank you.
Get it? Okay. All right. We were
I'm
all
waiting there.
We were all a yes on that one? Yes. All right. Our next resignation is Nathan Hardy, effective date 7/26/19. Mr. Chair, make that recommendation.
I'll make that recommendation.
We need a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Next are recommendations, and these are pending completion of paperwork and background check. The first two are teachers, Hannah Bryan and Christy Brogan.
I'll make that.
Second.
All right. Robert Wood for the Transportation Department.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Amy Buchanan, Finance and HR Coordinator. Make that recommendation.
I'll make that motion. Second.
All right. And Lee Wood, Payroll and Benefits Coordinator. Make that recommendation.
So moved.
Second.
All right. Recommendations for substitute teachers. These are all pending completion of paperwork and background check. Lisa Barkus, Leslie Dean, Pamela Foster, Jody L. Graves, Jenny McNally, Randy Hornby, Patricia Martin, and Josh Patterson. Make that recommendation for those substitutes, Mr. Chair.
Chair, have that. You have that motion.
Second.
Thank you. All right. Recommendation for substitute bus driver, pending completion of paperwork and background check, James Adams. Make that recommendation, Mr. Chair.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Recommendation for substitute custodian, pending completion of paperwork and background check, Kenneth Daugherty.
So moved.
Second.
All right. And recommendation for substitute clerical, Pamela M. Puck. Make that recommendation, Mr. Chair.
You have that motion.
Second.
All right. Thank you. And Mr. Chair, that concludes the personnel sheet. Therefore, the items associated with agenda item number 1. That's all I have.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second. All in favor? All right. Thank you, Board. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Yeah. For those of you who are new, welcome to our family. And for those of you who are veteran employees, welcome back. My name is Mike Whitney, and it's an honor to be here with you. The first thing I want to say is, when you go to a big athletic event or any kind of big event, use the University of Georgia as an example. Right before a big win against Florida, Tennessee, right before that big win when the players come in, they're the stars of that event. And you've got the band, you got the cheerleaders, and you got fans. And they're waiting for that team to come in. And when the team comes in, the band starts to play, and the fans cheer. Well, we tried to do something like that today, just kind of turned it around a little bit. And y'all have some huge fans that were greeting you as you came in. And I'd like to recognize all of our student athletes, football, softball, cheerleaders, and band. And many of them are back here in the back. Y'all did awesome. They love you, and we love y'all. And congratulations to our dance champion team. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I love it. And the facilities look great. I'd like to thank custodial and maintenance for making things look good. Hopefully you came back to the buildings and noticed the same thing when I was touring your buildings earlier this week. They look great. No matter what your role is in the district, we're all teachers. And we have a very important mission. Ladies and gentlemen, education is the key to the preservation of our great republic and the way of life in America. Just as the military defends it, you help perpetuate it. And no matter what our students back here in the back decide to do in life, no matter what we have done or what we will do in life, we are a part of the greatest profession. We are the profession that all professions must pass. And ladies and gentlemen, our work is an investment. And each day, for this school year and many more to come for you, hopefully, you are working with our community's most precious asset, y'all. It's our children. The students are the future. They are tomorrow. The Fannin County Schools and your students need you. And ladies and gentlemen, I wish you joy as you complete your work to ensure that our students are kept safe and able to be successful. It's because of you that is possible. Thank you. Now at this time, I'd like to introduce you the Chairman of the Fannin County Board of Education, Mr. Louis Deweese.
Thank y'all. If y'all think I'm going to rain on this parade, you're wrong. I think I know now why teachers change the world. Because y'all don't have any fear of anything. So God bless you. May this be the best year you've ever had. Keep this enthusiasm and just be happy in what you do. And thank you on behalf of our children.
Ladies and gentlemen, next I'd like to introduce to you our Vice Chair, Chad Galloway. Mr. Galloway, if you'll join me at the podium. And Mr. Galloway has a very special message that is exclusive to the Fannin County school system that he'd like to share with you from somebody very important. Mr. Galloway.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's not often that we get to brag on our system, but I am very proud to brag on y'all and let you know that it didn't just stay in our county or whatever, it actually went plumb down to the state capital. And I got a personal letter wrote back from Mr. Kemp himself, our governor. So I'd like to read you as a part of what he wrote back for each and every one of y'all. So it is a privilege to welcome back so many wonderful educators and staff for the 2019-2020 school year. You each directly affect the education of our students who truly are the future of the great state of Georgia and our nation. You and your team are doing a wonderful work in Fannin County and expanding opportunities for a stellar primary education in Georgia. Thank you for your focus and dedication. We said this is a signed letter from Governor Kemp for each and every one of y'all, so I appreciate each and every one of you, and welcome back.
Thank you, Mr. Galloway. Ladies and gentlemen, board member Mr. Terry Brown.
Thank you and welcome back. And for those of you who are new to our system, welcome. I hope you've had a wonderful break. You're rested and excited about our upcoming school year. I want to speak to you briefly about the concept of synergy. Simply this: the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. An example would be a team of horses. A trained team of 2 horses pulling in the same direction, working together, can pull approximately 9,000 pounds. Logic would dictate that 4 horses could then pull 18,000 pounds, but that's simply not the case. 4 trained horses working together, pulling in the same direction, can pull 30,000 pounds. Our football team and our band fully understand synergy. The whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Let's talk briefly about our system, and I promise I'll be brief. Our students are transported each morning safely and efficiently to clean and well-maintained buildings where they're fed nutritious, good food, and are greeted by a team of dedicated and talented parapros, teachers, team leaders, coaches, assistant principals, who are under the direction of our superintendent and his directors and assistant superintendents, a talented team of assistants, and even supported by the Board of Education. If you think of our team in terms of synergy, I'm not quite sure that you could quantify the energy or the force developed by all of us pulling in the same direction for the benefit of the students of Fannin County, but it would be awesome. Let's make this the best year ever. Welcome back.
Thank you, Mr. Bowman. And members, Mr. Beard and Mr. Bramlett and Mr. Beard and Mr. Cole are unable to be with us today, but they send their best wishes for the start of this school year. At this time, I'd like to introduce our district leadership. And first person that I'll introduce is Mr. Darren Danner, Assistant Superintendent.
Dr. Gwatney, thank you, Dr. Gwatney. Again, I'm Darren Danner, Assistant Superintendent of Fannin County School System. I'm honored to be in that position. Dr. Gwatney sent us a message last night to come up with an inspirational speech, video clip, all that type of stuff. We're going to soar like eagles. If we trip and fall, we can laugh about it. But again, let's continue working. Hopefully we have a great year. I always have to follow Mr. Bramlett, who's just an outstanding speaker. Chad brings a letter from the governor, Mr. Weiss as always. So again, I get to lead this off, but again, I'm proud to be here. I hope you are too. Hope we have a great year.
Thank you, Mr. Bowman. And the video was good. Just what you said. Sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. Mr. Ansley.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Robert Ansley. I'm Assistant Superintendent of Personnel and Administration. This is my meme for you today, or GIF, however how you say it. I was excited to see you come through the line today. It gets very quiet around here in the summer times. And it's so nice to hear laughter and hear footprints. And next week we'll hear the little footprints, or high school big footprints, as they come through. And that's why we're all here. One of the things I'm excited about this year, I'm the STEM coordinator for the county. I am proud to say that we have a STEM teacher at all 3 of our elementary schools, our middle school, and we have lots of different variations of that at our high school. We've got great things going on in STEM, and I'm excited about what you guys are going to do. Make sure you publish it, put it out there on Facebook, build those partnerships, and I hope you guys have a great year.
Thank you, Mr. Bowman.
Apparently, I don't know my alphabet. You guys know me. I'm Heather Finley, Director of Technology. And in case you don't watch the news, I don't sleep at night worried about cyber safety. So that is the kind of the theme of our department this year is we're doing some network upgrades and security upgrades. We're doing lots of training with you on keeping yourself safe. And also our students, we're going to launch a digital citizenship across the district this year, so we're excited about that. And also continuing to upgrade your products so you have the newest and best things that we can offer you, because we have SPLOST. No one mentioned that yet. So anyways, I'm excited for another year with y'all, and we're ready to get going.
Thank you.
I'm Shannon Miller. I'm the Director of Student Services. And the first thing that I want to do is I want to welcome Dr. Connie Huff as the Student Services Coordinator to this department. Dr. Huff has served the Fannin County school system for 25 years. She has worked as a teacher, she has served as an academic coach, and for the past 10 years she has been an administrator in the middle school. And if she can do middle school, I know that she can hang and do student services with me. Our main goal this year is to focus on facilitating relationships with our peers, with our parents, and with our students. And as we get to know one another, then that way we can address the whole child and help everyone to become better citizens and to achieve their goals. So we're blessed to be back, and thank you. And again, thank Dr. Huff for agreeing to come on board.
Hi, now that's fun. I'm Betsy Hyde, Deputy Superintendent. I'm back. Y'all can't run me off, obviously. But one of the things I want to work on this year is I want to help. We all need to work together to improve student attendance. And so y'all know I'm all about special ed. So I borrowed this quote from Field of Dreams: if you build it, they will come. And I modified it and adapted it for us. And I say, if they will come, we can teach them. So that's what we need to work on this year. All of us need to work on making our schools safe, making them welcoming, making them people feel like they're cared about, and get them so excited in our classrooms that they're not going to want to miss a day. So that's the challenge I put out for all of us to work on this year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sarah Rigdon. You cannot imagine my surprise last night when Dr. Watney called or texted all of us and said, have some innovative things that you would like to share about your program for the upcoming school year. I'm the Director of Assessment and Federal Programs. We are not planning anything exciting or innovative for this school year. I'm going to highly encourage you to also not be innovative and creative during the school year when it comes to assessments. We're going to be very compliant individuals this year, and we will implement the testing program with fidelity. I know that it will be great. If you begin thinking, oh, this is such a good idea, no. No, it's not. Please don't. Get back in your box. Yeah. Your box is very important to me. But anyhow, I know that it will be a marvelous year. I think you will have a great time, and I encourage you to be innovative and creative at other times of the year. Thank you.
That is so Sarah. And I've received comments from people too that tell me I do a pretty good job getting the right team members in the right places, and I think Ms. Rigdon is in the right place. Good job, Sarah.
Hello, my name is Candy Sis, and I am the Director of the School Nutrition Program. Welcome back. One of the things that I'm looking forward to this year is seeing the School Nutrition Program coordinate with STEM programs in our Farm to School projects this year. And I hope you will reach out to my school staff and to me if there's anything we can do to help you with your STEM projects. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Sarah Welch, and I am the Director of Instructional Services and Policy. And I have a question to pose first because a lot of you have known me for quite a while. Who do you think is my least favorite fictional villain of all time? Okay, I hear Voldemort. That's a solid guess. However, you're wrong. I believe that was Todd Guerin Flanders. Voldemort is a good contender, but my true arch nemesis in the fictional world is Dolores Umbridge. And there is one thing that we agree on, though I disagree with everything else she thinks about the world of education. She says, progress for the sake of progress must be discouraged. And I don't think that's what we're doing here in Fannin County. We're in a period of a lot of change. And I feel like my little GIF up there, really embodies sort of the awkwardness that seems to embody me. Right, Eric Sheffy? As well as it's hard to go there. While Ms. Miller talked about her department being student services, I consider what I do to be teacher services. I'm here for you to help however I can. I'm working with curriculum and professional learning, and we're not changing to change things. I look forward to our Bookworms Day tomorrow at elementary, but we're to do what's best for our children. Why? Because they're pretty cool, we generally like them, and we want what's best for them. So I look forward to working with you this year. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, I'm Susan Wynn, Director of Finance and Business Services, and we are here to serve. We're here to serve the teachers and here to serve the students. And I'd like to say you can come out of the box with Amazon, because we will now have Amazon with central office. Your schools can have Amazon. You can order. Ship straight to the door, and they're in 2 days.
That's great. Thank you, Ms. Fannin.
Before we go to principals, though, was there one person in transportation that you wanted to introduce as a new employee, district?
Sorry, I skipped right over that. Actually, we have a new hire in the transportation department, and his name is Anthony Reimer. Anthony, I don't think is with us. He's down there trying to get some buses ready to roll, doing his job and doing it well. But so Anthony's on board, and I'm sure many of you probably know Anthony. He spent about 10 years at the Dodge dealership here. He's a wonderful person. He came through Fannin County Schools, excellent technician. So love him to death, and glad he's on board with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Gransley.
It's me again. All right. I had the pleasure of working with our new teachers this past couple of days. We had new teacher orientation. We had 20 new teachers that we hired over the course of the last few months. We actually just hired 2 more about 45 minutes ago. So we are fully staffed for our kids and our instruction, and I am excited for that. As I told them yesterday, whether it's your 30th year, your 15th year, or your first year, welcome home. Welcome home. We hope that you will stay here for your entire career, and you'll retire with us, and we'll just have a great family here in our Fannin County school system. So at this time, I'm going to go through our principals, and they're going to introduce their new people that they have hired, whether it be teachers, parapros, custodian, whatever it may be. And our first one is Dr. April Hodges from Blue Ridge Elementary.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. I'm excited to be here, and I'm so fortunate and blessed to work for this school system. I hope you are too, because there's not many like it around. I have a few people to introduce. First, I would like to introduce a staff member that joined our team in the middle of the school year last year. Ms. Carrie Couch jumped right in with our fabulous lunch staff and helped make the cafeteria a fun place to be. She became a huge part of our team, and we're very glad to have her. And this year we have a few new staff members joining our team. First, we have Ms. Hannah Bryant, who is not new to us, but she just found out just a few minutes ago that she will be our new kindergarten teacher. Next, we have Ms. Linda Cash. She's moving to Blue Ridge. She is a teacher that has come to us from Florida. She's taught there for several years, a graduate of Florida Gulf Coast and Florida State Universities, and she'll be in our special education department. We have Ms. Hannah Nicholson, who is another hometown girl. She's coming to us from Dalton State College, and she'll be joining our special education team as a paraprofessional. Next, we have Miss Brianna Rosas, who will be our new front desk receptionist. She's one of our parents, and we're so glad for her to join our team. And last but certainly not least, we have Miss Brandy Holloway, who has been tearing up our halls, getting everything technology ready for us. And I want to thank the other schools for letting their technology specialists come and help her get things ready for the start of school. Before I leave the podium, I just want to remind everybody and ask everyone to remember Mr. Scott Weibel in your thoughts and prayers. He is one of our family members at Blue Ridge who's suffered a spinal cord injury, and he's got a long road ahead, but we're still pulling for him. Just keep him in your thoughts and just keep cheering for him. Hope you have a great school year.
Thank you, Dr. Hodges. Next, we have East Fannin Elementary School Principal, Mr. Matt Price and the Wildcats.
Thank you, Mr. Inslee. I want to welcome everyone back for a great school year. My new people, I don't have where they graduated from like April did, but I do know they have a certificate, so they graduated from somewhere. So our first, actually, she got hired in the middle of last year, Miss Debbie Decubellis. We're welcoming back Mr. Kurt Weldy. Also, this person actually got here and danced today, Sage Kapsky. Pretty brave for you hired. We are super excited about our pre-K class that will be led by Ms. Tessa Rogers. And also this year we have the addition of STEM, which will be led by Ms. Christy Holman. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a great year.
Our next principal is West Fannin Elementary School, Mr. Lucas Roof.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I don't know, I get these feelings about the school years, and I just have the feeling that this is going to be a great one. Just at West Fannin and throughout the whole entire county. It's just going to be a phenomenal year. We do have some new hires, sort of like Matt. I don't know all of the graduating colleges, but I do know where they came from to us. First, we have paraprofessional Christina Gutierrez coming from the great state of California. We have Tiffany Engel, paraprofessional, coming from Fannin County Head Start. We have Miss Mandy Henderson, and she is going to be coming in as the Student Information System Specialist and Secretary, Jack of all trades. So, Mandy. We have Callison Payne. We were lucky, fortunate to get our pre-K class at West Fannin as well. So we stole Callison from Blue Ridge. I told her she had to get rid of all her Blue Ridge t-shirts, and I'm going to get her plenty of West Fannin stuff. So she's got plenty of Blue Ridge stuff to give you if you want it. Okay? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. The next person also kind of basically 45 minutes ago that just found out that she's going to be our new third grade reading ELA teacher, and that's Miss Christy Brogdon from Forsyth County. And again, it's going to be a great year. Welcome back. Can't wait.
Thank you, Mr. Roof. Next, we have Fannin County Middle School Principal, Mr. Keith Knuckles.
If you can't get excited about walking in, seeing a band and a bunch of football players and a great crowd of cheerleaders, something's wrong with you as an educator. That was awesome. Again, like Dr. Gwatney, thank you, folks. That made us feel young again. We like that from time to time, so we appreciate it. We have several new staff persons that I'd like to introduce to you at Fannin County Middle School. Ms. Carly Bernhardt will be a media parapro. Where is Carly? There she is. First year teacher, Ms. Jordan Deal, and she's one of ours. She'll be with the SPED program in 6th grade. Ms. Dana Garrett, who has experience in Union and Towns County. Ms. Dana will be our 6th grade math teacher with another one of our own, Ashley Stanley Jacobson, returns to us, and she'll be our STEM teacher, which I'm especially proud of. Miss Sarah Tipton. You may know Miss Sarah Tipton from something other than what she would be doing secretarial. She has her own business, a photographer, and now I get an extra added bonus whenever I need some photos and some shots like that. I'm just teasing her on that. It's good to have Sarah. We also have Miss Kathleen Patterson, who is a school psychologist that will be housed at Fannin County Middle School, but you will be seeing her at other places, possibly all of them, 3 schools I know. I'm not going to state which ones because I'll get it wrong. But Kathleen, where's Kathleen at? There she is. Very good. It's good to have her here. We picked up a few people that move, familiar faces, and as you go through the year, you'll see those back and forth. And one more person that I'm proud to introduce, Miss Heather Smith has moved to a teacher. She's not new to us, but she is moving to 7th grade ELA. Where's Miss Heather Smith at? Very good. She's right there with us. She has experience in booking. So that's our new staff. It's good to be back. It's great to work with a system and a group of students like you have. If you don't believe me, go try it somewhere else. I promise you, you'll find it different. And then as we start today, I was going to do that, but Martha Williams, you stand up. Martha Williams is going to be our assistant principal. Mark Young, our new assistant principal. We're excited to have those here. I actually am glad Mr. Inslee reminded me of that because I was going to do that when I got back to my seat. Oh, wait, I forgot. So, Mr. Inslee, I appreciate that very much.
Thank you, Mr. Knuckle. All right. Next, we have Fannin County High School Principal, Mr. Eric Schofield.
I learned something today. It's the Get Up Challenge. Sometimes we can misspeak at faculty meetings. And sometimes we forget how fast word can travel. I walk into the auditorium and then I get it. I saw what it was. Mr. Danner says, "Hey, I heard you need to borrow one of my little blue pills." I don't know. So, it was very entertaining. I do appreciate. As for the eyeglasses, we do have Mr. Inslee. I think they just cut the mic off. We do have a group of folks we'd like to introduce and welcome to the Fannin County school system. This might be done in 2 parts. We have a pretty good list. First, we have a 49% teacher in special ed math, Christy Adams. Where's Christy? Joining us from Florida, we have Heather Aids joining our English and Reading department and new teacher program. She brought along her husband, Sean Aids. He's going to be in our history department working with football. Emily Dean will be working in our agricultural department. Nikki Martin, media specialist. Thank you. I just realized we were signing this. I don't know what's going on earlier. We have to censor you, Marcy. They're going to stop principals speaking, I promise you. Noah O'Neill, 2014 graduate, Fannin County High School in our Special Education Department. Chuck Patterson will be joining our PE department, being the head wrestling coach. Susan Krotzman is joining our math team. Brian Richardson is going to be joining PE and our head basketball coach. Mariah Richardson is joining our science department. Jason Shadden, he might have left because there was a softball game tonight, but he's joining our special education department and working with softball. Sarah Stewart, a 2009 graduate of Fannin County High School. She will be one of our new counselors. My new favorite name, Temple Winkle, special ed adaptive. Glad to have you. And then we joining us will be Kyra White in our school nutrition department. Hope everybody has a fantastic year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sophie. And there's a tradition here. Mr. Sophie usually has something to say about some team in Florida.
I think we're on a streak now, so. Yeah. Go Dogs.
Candy Sisson, Teachers of the Year.
As district administrator, I get to wear several different hats, and one of my favorite hats to wear is Teacher of the Year Coordinator. I get to work with 5 teachers every year that have been selected by their peers to represent their school to compete for the district Teacher of the Year position. And selected back in May from Blue Ridge Elementary School, we have Ashley Kofinger, if you'll stand. From East Fannin Elementary School, we have Miss Dana Harper. From West Fannin Elementary School, we have Kimberly Brannon. From Fannin County Middle School, we have David Queen. And from Fannin County High School, we have Miss Jill Dyer.
Thank you, Miss Susan. Miss Wynn? Susan Wynn has some great news for everybody.
Hi, I would like to tell you our great news. We have purchased Frontline Absence Management, formerly known as ASOP. How will it work? You're going to be able to enter your employee absences through computer, phone, dial-up phone, and what will you get? The system's going to work magically. Your top 5 favorite subs, you can choose, and it's going to go straight to them.
That's big.
It's going to release your absence, it's qualified, and only available subs only, so you're not calling a sub that's already booked. You're going to be able to have 2 days prior to the start of the date absence. How's it going to work? It's going to find substitutes that are waiting for and wanting to accept the job. And you need to actually look forward to getting an email, because you're going to be getting an email soon. We are working very hard to roll this out as soon as possible. So when you get the email, you'll need to follow those directions and set up an account. Thank you.
That's great news.
Okay, so when I found out that I was going to come up after y'all got the good news about the absence manager, I thought, oh, because it would be hard to follow that kind of great news, right? So the only thing better than no longer hunting a substitute teacher would be free money. Because all educators can absolutely agree that free is one of the best words out there. So today we're going to welcome one of my favorite people, Frankie Rigdon, and George Robinson, who are going to take just a couple of minutes to talk to you about the ETC Ignite grants. Not that I'm at all competitive, but we seem to have a streak going on, y'all. And so we like when money comes back to Fannin County schools for Fannin County teachers and Fannin County kids. So come on up.
The jealousy has already begun. George wants his name up there on the slide. So Laura, will you please introduce George? So that's pretty cool to be introduced by your smoking hot wife. And stand up here next to my best friend. As I was reading this agenda, I thought they had purchased everyone here some flea collars because of Frontline. But apparently hunting someone to fill in for you for the day is going to be a whole lot easier with Frontline. But anyway, we're here with ETC to talk about the Ignite grant. If you have actually won an Ignite grant, please stand. Well, as Sarah said, we've been to all of the Ignite grant presentations, and Fannin County holds a sizable margin as far as winners go. So congratulations to each and every one of you. George is here. He's going to talk a little bit more about the Ignite grant. We're going to talk about the winners from last year and some of the rules upcoming. And then we're going to have you opportunities to get more information out in the foyer once we're finished. So the way we picked who was going to do this was who had their glasses on, because we are old. And George had his readers with him, so he's going to read this.
That could be the bad part. All right, like Frankie was saying, the Ignite, Fannin's got a real good run going on it. Out of 16 total finalists for 2018 and 19, out of only 16 of them, 8 of them was from Fannin County. So if we could, like to call their names. Tanya Callahan, Paula Hike, second grade $10,000 winner, Ben Sexton, Charlene Hubbard, Sheena Reiner, third through fifth grade $10,000 winner, Mary Jean Pace, sixth through eighth grade $10,000 winner was Mark Young and Suzanne Pass. Congratulations on that. And something just to remind you of the purpose of it and everything is the purpose of it, the Ignite Education Grant, is to energize each school's effort to improve their overall academic experience by providing needed funds to help complete student-led projects. These projects must have lasting impact for your school, be educational in some way, create interest in a wide range of students, be innovative, and be creative. And we have the little flyers out on the thing, and you can also go to etcigniteeducation.com, click on the big green button and register. Mention that info is also on the flyer and encourage, I'm reading the other part of that too. So anyway, go on it and click on the big green button and get it on it, and it gives you some helpful tips and stuff like that. So, and then also remember that finalists for the sponsor and teacher takes $200 cash for themselves and $500 for their school projects if they are a finalist, and the $10,000 project teacher gets $1,000 for themselves and an extra $2,500 for their schools. So just pick up the flyer and look forward to seeing you out there, and welcome back everybody.